Hello team, today we are joined by Jays Stiz. What a cool guy. Oh, well, or lady. It is a lady avatar, isn't it? But today, Trials switched over from the big and scary lizard bug boy to the big and scary dark bird owl boy. And if you look on the board, there are people with actual weapons beating it. Like the person in first, who doesn't have a name apparently, so maybe that was glitched. But the person in second, third, and fourth all have real weapons. They're hammers, and the first person isn't axe, and number 7 isn't axe. Odo beat it with a hammer. So that's kind of cool. I might have to put together a hammer build for this. But I was thinking survivability. And you might be like, oof, another Iceborne build. Yeah, kind of. This one's a lot more tanky, though. And I don't know. I like it. I started using it today. I was putting it together, trying to come up with a way. I don't want to just fight a random thing, because that might not work out for me. We're going to go with Shroud, and we're going to do a public hunt. We're not doing the trial, because I tried to do public things with the trials to proof of concept this build, and it did not go well. I was always the last person alive on my team, and I'm not good enough to carry. So, the idea here is lots of shields, and Iceborne is really just here as a precautionary measure, which I will explain here in a second. Or I could just explain it now. So, I was trying to use a tough build. Maybe that's a skin. I was trying to just use a tough build against Shroud with chain blades, Skarn chain blades, right? And it was okay, but I ended up going through my healing, and that could also be that, you know what? Should I do axe? No, because I want the attack speed. But it was because I was still taking hits and I wasn't generating enough shield. And then, when I got to around 50% health, I had no way of healing myself back up from being one-shot. Iceborne is only there, so if I ran out of healing, I would then be able to survive. Because with Tough, I can comfortably tank a hit, or even 2, from Shroud sometimes, depending on which attack it is, with Iceborne's damage decretion and the fact that I regenerate health. We are using the Skarn chain blades, the Skullforge exotic helmet, which 1.5% of all damage dealt becomes a stamina shield, max 50, that depletes slowly after not dealing damage for a short period of time. The other thing I was noticing is I had no stamina a lot of the time. We are using the Nashor's Cloak, Rezakiri gloves, Koshai boots, and Embermane's lantern. We're going to ready up because we're the last one, and I don't want to make these guys wait any longer. And if you noticed, I can't click on it, but it's also a weighted strike build. I really should have gone over the build before I got into a game, but basically our goal is to have shields all the time and to have stamina all the time, which is what this helmet does. It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. I'm a little more of a fan of the, boy, what is it called? Prismatic Grace, the Rezakiri exotic helmet, because say you die, right? And instead of dying, instead of having that fatal hit kill you, you will get staggered, you will fall down, and then you will just stand back up with 1 HP and an 8-second immunity bubble around your character. Immunity bubble sounds great, doesn't it? Now, the cool thing with that also is if you revive your teammates, you are reviving them, and they get an 8-second long bubble. So, it's not just you who benefits from the helmet, it's also your teammates, which is always nice. So, we're going to move in here. Our goal is to not get hit, but, I mean, this is me that we're talking about, right? Now, spoke too soon. Ow. I guess not, because I kind of said that I was going to get hit, because that's... Now, why did that hurt me? I don't really understand that. So, we are off to a poor start. That's... Ooh, my teammate just tanked that for me. Sorry, buddy. Where are you going? Where are you going? Now, if I wanted to be technical here, I should be... Ooh. Oh, of course. Of course, there was a goo pile under the doohickey. But now we have damage reduction, so I guess it's not that bad. Now. I should be, when he gets ready for that slam attack, I should be jumping behind him instead of just away from him. I should be positioned so I'm always behind him, but again, it's me. It's not like someone who's actually good at the game. I'm just kind of a guy who likes fun builds. Now, as long as you dodge through him when he goes to do that move, you're generally okay. Sometimes you'll get a funky hit, and by you'll get a funky hit, I mean you'll get hit weirdly when you shouldn't. Yeah, see that attack. I should be positioned so I take a backflip behind him instead of not behind him. You know what I mean. Oh, that is thunder. I hope I can get this video recorded soon. But if you notice, we can always dodge at least once, which is amazing. We're going to lose out on our shields here in a second. Alright, so I went after my teammate instead of me, which is fine. Ow. How did I get healed? Can I get past the dead body? Thank you. Look at that stamina shield. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And we are still generating shields. Not as much as the axe, but still a decent amount. I'm amazed he actually even hit me there. I'm just going to dodge over here. Teammate tanked that. Thank you, teammate. I'm going to run over here. Just try to do some more damage. Keep our shields up. That attack. I thought I was angled that way for a good jump. I obviously was not. So we do have unweighted strikes. I don't know if I mentioned that. I feel like I did. But our goal is, this is kind of more of a survivability group kind of build, boopy build. I was thinking, ooh, of adding, there we go, now we're healing. Which doesn't really harm us like it used to. Because with Iceborne builds, generally, you want to be at half health because you also are utilizing the Rage Cell. We are not. So, we can just freely go about our business. We were stuck in an animation there. We did have stamina to dodge, we just weren't allowed to dodge. Oh, he's doing things. Of course I'm in a bubble. Okay, we have reactivated Iceborne. Ow. Of course he went after me. 1, 2, 3. Ow. I was hoping that that spin move would kill the clone. It didn't. There we go. There we go. There was a good... Now, ooh, we are taking damage. Well, we're ticking damage away. But our shield should eat most of it, which is nice, until we can get over here and at least do a little bit of damage to keep our shield up and keep that debuff off. This guy might have on Guardian. I just saw a weird thing coming from him. I'm sorry, team, I don't have any heals to contribute, but you're all doing great. I believe in all of you. And while we're doing this, we can talk about the build. Yeah, Tough for more survivability along with Iceborne, Conduit because attack speed, Predator because our goal is to not get hit, but I'm bad, so we are. In the past, when I'm not talking about the build, this has gone better. And Etheric Attunement because we want to use our lanterns more. Interesting thing about the Skullforge, since it has this, all of the exotic helmets actually, since they have the exotic perk, they actually don't have a sell perk. It takes the slot. So it looks like we are missing a possible like +3 somewhere, but it is just the exotic ability, which is kind of unlucky because you just have a random +3 now. There we go. There's some damage. I'm just gonna dash over. Woo! That was a weird direction he went. Oop, and the doggo's barking. Since I am in Florida, my dog is here. Because when I moved into my new apartment, my dog sadly had to move in with my family. And by my family, I mean my parents. My sister has her own dog. Oh my, they are really borking. Just gonna get out of the way of that damage. Again, I should be positioned behind him, but I'm not because I'm bad. We're gonna try to locate him. Oh my. Oh my, doggos. I'm sure you all don't mind the sound of doggos. Everyone loves doggos. There we go. I really thought he was coming for me that time. He was not, which is always disappointing because and we miss off on free damage. Don't worry, buddy. He'll save you. We'll do some damage. Why not? Oh, that hit him. Did you see that hit him? Because I saw it hit him. Going enraged, buddy. There we go. I mean, we're not doing a bad amount of damage. We're doing a pretty decent amount of damage. It's definitely not the most it could be. We are going to run after that because I don't really trust my teammates in killing it. But look at that! Yep. Someone gave me a weird buff there for a second. Ow. Oh, look at that. We tanked all of that damage with our shields because we're awesome. I was thinking of making a Guardian build instead of Tough, but... Oh, he's gonna die soon if he's making another one of these. There we go. Excuse me. Ow. Wow, we tanked that too? That's pretty good. Oh, we have 2 shields left. 3 shields left. Is he running or is he... Okay. I'm just going to stand near all of you. Do it this way. We did lose out on our shield buff, and that does make me sad. But worse things have happened. We are breaking some parts. Hey, we got him. Yeah. So, I feel like this build could work well in Trials. I need to test it out a little bit, maybe make some modifications. But either way, it is a fun build. And it's really just tanky. I would describe it as just a tank chainblade build, which normally you would use like an axe, you would think, with a tank build. But, I mean, we took 2 or 3 hits in a row there with our shields. And we gotta sell. Gaming who? Shift Gaming. What a guy. Look at this. Look at this. But, yeah. Let's see what we get. Merciless, which is kind of garbage. Sharpened, which is great. And Overpower, which is great. Alright. So, if you liked today's video, make sure to leave an upvote. If you didn't like today's video, leave a downvote. But let me know in the comments why. And while you're down in the comments, let me know what kind of videos you guys would like, because I like suggestions. I like making videos that people like to watch, not just random shenanigans. And if you want to see the things that people, or the random shenanigans, that I post, you can subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more of me past that, you can go follow me over at ShockerCT422 at twitch.tv/ShockerCT422. And I might start adding another game to the channel. I did some Isle videos. I think I did like 2 or 3 of them back in the day. And I might start doing more, because my nephew is of the age where he's watching YouTube, and he really likes dinosaurs. So I don't know how much I swear. I should probably figure that out, because I don't really want him watching if I'm going to be swearing a whole bunch. So I'm going to try to make like a PG Isle videos now and then, just for him, because I enjoy the Isle, and I want to. And hopefully you guys will want that too. So I will talk to you all next time. Bye!